Hi everyone, welcome back to my enchanted realm. I'm Gabriella and today I am going to be doing a Mega Mondo sewing project video. So I'm the kind of person that likes to bite off more than I can chew, and this is very true for my sewing projects. I've been racking up sewing projects since like the beginning of the summer, and they've just been piling up near my sewing machine on the desk, and the time for classes to start is drawing closer and closer, and I have yet to tackle this pile of projects that I have. So I thought today and possibly tomorrow or for the next coming days, because I don't think I can do all this in one go, I would start working on this. And also, I'm in the middle of editing my thrift vlog that I did, and I got these new mics like a few days ago, and that was the first video I tried them in, and I don't know if I like the audio that much. I had the mic pinned to down here, but I don't really like the sound quality. It sounds very muffled and kind of far away, so I'm trying to hold the microphone closer to my mouth to see if that makes the audio better, but if it doesn't, I might return these microphones and try and find some different ones. But let me know what you think of the audio quality. I'm trying to improve it. If you have any recommendations for microphones, that'd be great, but I digress. So I'm going to quickly show you the projects that I have laid out for me and kind of explain my ideas with them, and then we will get going. Also, my sewing machine is like in a communal area in my house, and my family is like pretty loud, you know, just normal family noises, and I don't want them to have to be completely silent while I film my video, so I'm not going to be talking while I'm sewing. I'm just going to show the footage. So the first thing that I have to do are these pants here. They are my mom's. These are from Uniqlo, and they're just too long, and I'm pretty good at hemming pants, so I'm just going to hem these for her. I already have the length that she needs marked, and so I'm going to get these done first so that she can start wearing them. And then I have this skirt. It has daggers on the bottom, and I bought it off Depop. It's handmade, and I knew that I was getting it a bit larger than my usual size, but I thought I could make it work, but it is just way too big for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the waist in. I'm probably going to chop off a little section and just create a new seam, because it seems pretty easy to do, and I've done something like that before, so that's what I'm going to do with this skirt. And then with that extra seam, I'm going to do something kind of experimental. I have this magenta slip skirt. I thrifted this a while ago, and it's just too tight on my waist, but I really love the color and I want to make it work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the extra fabric from that black skirt, I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to add it to kind of let out the waist a little bit and kind of Frankenstein it. It's gonna be weird, but I think it'll look cool when it's styled right. Okay, so the next project, it's this motorcycle shirt that I got off of Depop. Originally, it was a Gymboree t-shirt for like little kids, but it was sold on Depop as a small, and I was unaware of what the brand was until I actually got it, and I read the tag and I was like, oh, that's Gymboree. So I figured I would try and turn it into an off-the-shoulder shirt, but I cut it completely wrong and I turned it into a tank top instead of an off-the-shoulder. So now what I think I'm going to do is turn it into a tube top instead. It should be really easy. It should be a quick chop off the top, and then I might kind of refigure the sides a little bit because I don't want to lose any of the design. The next project I have is this bodysuit here. I think it's really beautiful. I love the fabric. It's like this dark thunderstormy angel print, and I've had this forever, but I just don't wear bodysuits. And I also think the straps are really boring. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut off the bodysuit part and just hem it into a tank top, and then I'm gonna cut these straps off and I'm gonna add some lace instead to turn it into the new straps. Then I have this off the shoulder top that I hemmed myself. It was originally a high neck shirt, but I don't really like high necks, so I turned it into an off the shoulder. I only folded the hem once, and so the rigid cuts that I made are showing when I put it on, so I'm just gonna fold it over again and sew it so that it has a clean hemline. The last clothing project I have is this baby doll tank top. I got this new, and before I even wore it, the strap popped off. I didn't even have a chance to wear it, and it just broke. This is going to be a really quick fix. All I have to do is just reattach the bottom strap to the tank top. But still, I'm annoyed. Like, I didn't even get to wear it before it broke. That's capitalism for you, I guess. So my last project is this curtain that I'm going to be making to divide my bathroom area with my room. There's no door to my sink area. It's like just open. So I have a gray curtain there that I borrowed from my mom, and gray does not go with my vibe. So I bought this really pretty like berry burgundy velvet fabric, and I'm going to be sewing it into a curtain with some black lace detailing. I've been meaning to do this forever, and I'm finally going to force myself to do it. I have other projects in the queue, but that is just all I think I'm going to be able to work on for now. So I'm going to start with the pants and then see where the projects take me. This angle is mad weird, but I just grabbed some dinner and now I'm ready to continue on my sewing journeys. I, again, neglected to show you befores, so I can't really show you the before versus after for the first few pieces that I did, but I'm going to rectify that by doing that now. So I'm going to show you the skirts that I'm about to work on and show you kind of the issues and explain what I'm going to do to rectify them. So I have this gorgeous magenta slip skirt that I want to wear all the time, but I can't because it digs so much into my stomach. It just hurts so bad and it's just unwearable, because if I wore this anywhere I would have the worst gas bubble in the world and I just can't do it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open it up, think on one side, and then I'm going to add a piece of fabric, and that piece of fabric is going to come from this skirt. It has daggers on the bottom of it, which I think is super cool. It will not stay up, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut off one section of the skirt and then just sew it again along the sides so that it will fit me. And with the extra fabric on this skirt, I'm going to sew that into the magenta slip skirt to kind of make it like a Frankenstein-y upcycled skirt, if you will. I know that's a crazy idea. I'm kind of scared, but I think that if I do it right, it'll look cool. And I have this bodysuit that I'm going to be turning into a tank top. I'm just going to chop off the bottom part of the bodysuit and then hem it so that it's a tank top. And then with these straps, I'm going to cut them off and replace them with lace. I have this lace fabric here that I'm going to use, and I'm just going to cut it to be about the same length as the straps right now, and then just sew it on to make the new straps. Okay, and this is the last shirt that I'm going to deal with. Right now it's a nothing burger because I was going to turn it into an off-the-shoulder shirt, but I cut it the wrong way and now it just bunches really weird at the shoulders. So my new plan is to turn this into a tube top. My fear is if I just sewed along the side, it would lose some of the motorcycle print. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is cut it along the sides and then rearrange the fabric so that I don't lose any of the motorcycle design. So this should be kind of a scary project, but I am willing to take it on. And also I'm going to sew the hem on the top with black because I think the contrast of the black thread with the white would look really cool. Okay, so it's the next day, and really cool actually, I ran out of storage on my phone. So when I was in the middle of filming something, it just cut out. So basically I stopped there. I just finished sewing that skirt, and then today is my part 2 when I'm going to be taking on, I think, the tube top, the curtain for sure, and then I think another shirt. Oh yes, the bodysuit that I'm turning into a tank top. So those 3 projects I'm going to try and tackle today. Before I do that though, I need to clear out my storage. I have to delete some stuff that's just been living on my phone forever. Like I have 80 million concert videos that I just have to like get rid of and put somewhere else. So I'm going to be doing that first, and then I'm going to get into the rest of my sewing video. Oh my god. So I finally finished everything I was going to get done on this video. I have some other projects that I didn't get to, that I didn't think I was gonna get to, that I'm just gonna have to save for another time. Wow. I think I started around like 6 p.m. and it's now like 10 p.m. I am exhausted. My back is screaming at me, but I was able to get my entire curtain done and I'm really excited about that. I'm gonna do a try on tomorrow because the lighting is like total crap right now since it's late at night. But I'm going to try and hang my curtain so we can see how that turned out. Okay guys, bear with me because I am not going to put my mic in for this tiny portion, but there it is. There is my curtain. And I didn't expect it to be the entire length because one, it doesn't really matter, and two, the other curtain I had wasn't the full length, so I think this is perfect. It's got the lace detailing on the side all down it. I'll show you what it looks like from the back in the bathroom. That's just how it hangs. And then you go down all the way to the floor. So that was that portion. I'm so tired. I will film the rest of the try on and everything, the outro, tomorrow, because I know I look like totally exhausted and I feel exhausted. So yeah, I'll check in with you tomorrow. Okay, so I had originally waited to film today for better lighting, but as you can see, the lighting is terrible because it's stormy. Now hold on, I love storms. My favorite weather, it really is. It's just that the lighting is so crappy in here that I'm going to have to use my flashlight to try and get like some better lighting. I'm thinking we're gonna have a spotlight moment instead. So with that, let me show you the finished products of all of my sewing projects. So this is the first outfit. This is the item. It was a t-shirt from Gymboree. I was going to turn it into an off-the-shoulder shirt, but cut it wrong. So I ended up turning it into a tube top instead. So this is the front. And then if you see, the design goes all the way to the back. Yeah, I like how it turned out. Now this next outfit is actually the top and the bottom both. I had to kind of DIY. So the top was the bodysuit originally, and I just turned it into this really cute tank top with lace straps, and the straps were just some really boring skinny elastic. So I love how it turned out. So the bottoms are actually the dagger skirt that I got from Depop, and originally it was like 2 sizes too wide, so I just took it in at the waist. I'm obsessed with this shirt. Oh my god, it's just so pretty. I'm so glad that I could salvage it because I just didn't wear bodysuits. Okay, and this last item I actually paired with just a bandeau top that I had, and it is the magenta slip skirt that was originally too small. So what I did was I took some extra fabric from that black skirt that I just showed you, shortened it, sewed the elastic back on, and then kind of Frankensteined it in to the slip skirt. So now it fits me, and it's like a really pretty like Renaissance style skirt, and I absolutely love it. I paired it with this wolf tote bag. I just think it looks so cool. Oh my god, this might be my favorite item. It's between this or the blue angel tank top. Okay, so I know this is probably a strange way to end the video with me like, but we have reached the end. I kid you not, my arms are freaking sore from sewing for like 2 days straight, but I'm so glad I whittled down my backlog. I still have a few other things that I'm gonna do at a later date, but I got the most imperative projects done, which I'm so happy about. As you can see, my curtain is up, which really ties my whole space together. The gray curtain was bothering me so much, and now I have some cute new pieces to wear out. Thank you so much for coming with me on this sewing journey. I'm sorry if any of my sewing techniques stressed you out. I am a super novice, so I just kind of do what feels right. I just go by vibes. So if it was really bad, sorry. But I had fun doing it, and I hope you had fun watching. If you are not aware, I do have a new song called Kiss of Death coming out on July 31st on my other main channel, which is my music channel, which is also linked in the description. So if you would like to check that out, feel free. Before I get too verbose, I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!